Hey, what's up, guys? I want to make an account update and just talk about some things real quick. Yesterday, I made a very important decision in my life, and I want to talk about it a little bit because it's going to affect my speech, which you may or may not already have picked up on. I went to the dentist yesterday. I spent 6 hours there, and I had my front four teeth removed. Not because it's fashionable, but because it's part of what I need to get done to fix my teeth, ultimately, for my hygiene and my health. Um, and here's the short story, the short version. Yesterday, for my area, was like a national give back day for dentistry. And then a bunch of volunteer dentists go to my local, well, it's not local to me, but it's still about an hour away. Anyway, all these dentists went to this one office, and they had free dentist day. You can go and get work done for free. They did extractions, which I had teeth removed. They did fillings and cleanings. Um, so I get there, and it's like 5 or 6 in the morning. It's cold. It's dark still. I think like, oh, I'm gonna be early because they didn't open till 8 o'clock. So I'm like, I'm early. I'll be the first one on there. I get there. There's still like 40 people online. There's people with chairs, like look like they were getting ready to go to a concert or something. So I'm like, oh God. Ultimately, there were 300 plus people that went for the day. That all got this free dentist work done. So I needed to get these four teeth removed completely, and they're eventually going to build a bridge and replace them. That's what I need personally for my dentist work, whatever needs to get done. So this is something I want to do for a long time, and I already spent a lot of money this year initiating fixing my teeth. Everything that needed to get done, I'm halfway there. Now I just need to save like 4 grand to get this bridge, right? But I figured yesterday I made a big decision. I said, you know what? I'm going to go wait online and get this free work done so I can save some money. It's not something I necessarily wanted to do. It's not like I was excited to go stand online in the cold, in the dark, with a bunch of strangers to get my teeth pulled out of my head. It's not a fun thing. It's not fun to do in any sense. But now I have to like stand online for it. And I was there for hours. Um, but you know what? I saved money by doing it, and it was the mature adult thing to do. And I'm glad I did it. Now, I mean, now it's done. I am glad that I did that because I saved like $500 just by going and doing that. And it's a funny story. I'm not going to get into it, but basically, I get in there for the first time, and they're like, "Oh, we can only pull one tooth. Like that's all we can do for you." I'm like, "Okay, can I get back in line?" They're like, "Sure." So I got back in line. I did this 3 times. The final time, I got some Indian doctor. I'm like begging him. I'm like, "Please, I don't want to get back in line. Just pull 2 teeth at the same time." Like, oh, okay, okay. So anyway, um, it was looking back at it now today. It was funny. It was very frustrating yesterday, but it's funny today after the fact. But anyway, so I'm happy I got the work done. It's not something I want to do. I mean, to be completely honest with you guys, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to walk around with no front teeth. It's hard to eat. It's still very painful now. It's very sore. It affects my speech. It affects my appearance. It's not something that's good. But there's a silver lining. It's not like I was forced to do this. I was not tortured and my teeth ripped out of my head by some kind of mental patient. It's something that I chose to do myself because it's to better myself. It's the next step in my dentist work that it needs to get done, my dental stuff. So I'm happy about that. But obviously I'm making this video because it's not something I can hide. My speech is what it is. And you will notice it sounds just slightly different or a little bit funny. And some things like F's, or S's and stuff like that, they might come out a little bit differently as I'm talking. So it's not something I can just pretend isn't there. Obviously, I'll get a bunch of comments like, why are you talking funny? What's going on? So I figured I'd just lay it on the table for you guys and let you know what the deal was. So I'm happy I did it. It's a step in the right direction. It's not something I want to do for a lot of reasons, but I'm glad I did it. I just had to suck one up for the team me, because I'm trying to better myself. I'm giving it my all. I'm trying to be a better person in every way. And your health and your hygiene, it's the most important stuff to you in your life. And if you're a younger person watching this, or even like maybe even in your 20s, and you still haven't really found yourself as a person, I want you to hear from me. This is me literally just pouring my heart out to you, and I'm begging you to try to understand what you want in life. All right. And just because I want something in life doesn't mean it's the right thing or doesn't mean it's what you want. But you should really try to figure out what you want in this lifetime. Think about what's most important to you and stick with that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking is just stick with that. For me, I found that stuff like, knives and guns, all my hobbies, I love that stuff. I will always love that stuff. But that will always be stuff. And, you can give me $1 million knife and I will be like blown away by it. But it's not the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me in my life is people who care about me and experiences. That's what I want in life. I want to experience things. I don't want stuff. Most of my life, I was so focused on things, material items, that I was obsessed by it. That's why I have so many hobbies. I'm obsessed by having things, collections. I want people to like go, ooh, wow, you got that. Ooh, you got this. That crap doesn't mean anything. I promise you, as you go through life, you'll find yourself very, very lonely trying to focus and obsess over things. That's not what I feel life is about. Life is about experiences and having those with people who care about you and people who you love. That is what's most important in life. And I've found that for myself. So as much as I still like stuff, I still try to get new stuff. Um, it doesn't mean as much to me, not nearly as much to me as it used to. And something like this, like trying to fix my teeth, that means the most to me. So I'm in the process of saving up some money. I need about 4 grand. I'm going to get a bridge. I'll get my new teeth in, and everything will be just golden. But from now until then, this is probably going to be months. I just want to give you a heads up. I'm going to sound a little bit funny when I do my reviews and videos and stuff. And I hope you guys can just bear with it for a while. And that's pretty much it. I don't think it's not a big deal. It's not like I can't talk at all. I mean, you can get the majority of what I'm saying. I'm not going to struggle talking, but it's just going to sound a little bit funny. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew exactly what was going on and why. It was a conscious decision that I made. It's not something that like it's hard because I'm so happy I did it because I'm progressing and I'm trying to get to a goal that I've set for myself, and that is eventually completing my dental work that needs to get done. But at the same time, it blows. It sucks. I don't want to look like this. I don't want to talk like this. It's embarrassing to me. It really is. It's embarrassing. I'm a human being. I care about what people think. I don't want to get made fun of. I don't want people looking at me funny. That I think that's a natural reaction. I think anyone would feel like that. I don't think anyone just doesn't want front teeth. Um, but I know it's for the better. It's for the good. It's for me as a person, making myself better, making me feel better about myself. So ultimately, I'm going to be extremely over the moon excited when everything's all said and done. But right now, it's a transition stage, and it sucks. It does in a lot of ways. So that's all. I'm just asking if you could bear with me for a while, and so you understand what's going on. But that's pretty much it for this video. I thank you for watching and being entertained by what I do. I really like making videos. I have no plans on slowing down or stopping anytime soon. It has been slow lately because I've been outside working, and now with this, I'm trying to heal up. And even right now, it hurts to talk. It's very, very sore. I've never had teeth pulled before, and it was a really messed up experience. And perhaps I'll do a story time video on my experience yesterday because I have a lot of stories just within my activity yesterday. You can imagine 300 people who basically it's a bunch of poor people. That's why they're online, because they need free dental work because they can't afford it normally. And there's certainly some characters in line. And I had some fun and I met some people which I never think I would meet. But overall, looking back at it, I'm really glad that I made the decision. And I got cold feet towards the end there. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I said, you know what, screw it. Let's just go get it done. It's got to get done. And no one forced me to do this. This is something I did myself to try to make myself better. And all I ask you guys is to try to think about something that you can do in your life to better yourself. It doesn't have to be physical. It doesn't have to be something that's very expensive. It's not like, oh, I got to get a new car so I can feel better about myself. It's something like that. It could be the tiniest little thing, just by, I don't know, brushing your hair. Like maybe you don't normally brush your hair. It's messy, and now like you want to brush your hair because it makes you feel a little bit better about yourself. Something like that. Comment below if you've changed your opinions on things. If you used to be very much into stuff And now as you get older, it doesn't matter. You could be 13, and when you were 9, you cared about stuff. And now you're 13, you realize that as you're maturing as a person, that stuff doesn't mean as much to you. Maybe you used to be really into video games, and now you're like, I don't play video games so much anymore. It doesn't mean a lot to me. Now I like spending time with my girlfriend, or now I like spending time with my friends, and we go do whatever. I'd love to hear it. It doesn't matter if you're a teenager or if you're in your 50s. It'd be interesting to hear how you've changed as a person. And even though you appreciate stuff, you focus less on it. You obsess less over stuff. Because I definitely have found that as pretty much time goes on, as the older I get, and I'm not old, but the older I get, I do find that things just don't mean as much to me as people do. So it's a cool feeling. I like it. It makes me feel good. Um, so anyway, that's all. Whew. I was nervous making this video. Like, I didn't want to. I just don't want to have to be criticized. And when you get on the internet and you make videos like this, and particularly this one, I have no front teeth. It's gonna be very easy for all the trolls and the jerk offs and the a-holes to just be like, oh, and start laughing and typing all this stupid stuff. But I realize that as I make YouTube videos, I put myself out there, and I'm inviting that criticism. That's what you do when you make videos. That's why so many of you out there, you don't make videos, because it's embarrassing, and that people are going to make fun of you no matter what. You can be the coolest person ever. People are still going to try to put you down and hurt your feelings, and that sucks. No one wants to go through that. So I understand why you don't want to make videos. And no one's perfect. And I've literally gotten thousands of horrible bad messages and comments before. It doesn't make them hurt any less. People say stupid stuff and you go like, oh, what a jerk, whatever, and you don't really care that much, and you'll like delete them, or whatever you do. You can type back and get to an argument, but no matter what, it still hurts you on some level. It could be the tiniest little nothingness, but you still go like, why do they have to say that? That sucks. It kind of puts you in a bum mood. But anyway, I'm still working outside, still trying to do things for the property, and now I'm healing up my mouth. But I'm hoping pretty soon I can make some more videos for you guys. And like I said, I just want to give you a heads up on this, and this is why I'll sound a little bit different for a while. But hopefully it doesn't affect anything too much. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time as always. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy.